Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio, where we go to the edge of the very map. I'm SeiferKatt. You already know this. So, today, we might go on a little bit of a train journey, because I have a funny feeling we will probably get better speeds if we improve our science. I know, I've been told this many times. I am SeiferKatt, I am indeed. Congratulations. What the shirt, Seif? Well, today is the day that I sort of rush in from work, and I'm running a little late. So unfortunately, today's show isn't super exciting, but we'll do what the show anyway. Which we go, I did it, do. What the shirt? So today's shirt, because again, I have just rushed in from work. We've done the mask while doing it. It's a good idea. Because I've just rushed in from work, I'm still wearing my work gear. So, a nice smart blue jersey. Oh, fashionable. A polo shirt. Oh, and black pants. The important thing is, hang on, can I do this? We're going to foot reveal. We're going to do foot reveal. I don't know if I can do this. I've got no. You can kind of see it. It's like American socks. They're red, white, and blue, and they got an eagle on the side of them. So yeah, what the sock? What the sock is not actually that interesting because I don't really have a sock collection. But yeah, that's what the shirt. WTS. WTS, thief. So why am I wearing American socks? I just got them. I got them as like a they weren't really a gift. They were more like, I think my dad were given these socks as a joke, and then he's like, "Hey, do you want socks?" And I'm like, "Sure, I'll take socks." And I took the socks that were not like completely against what I am. One of them was about golfing, and I'm like, "I don't golf. I've never golfed in my life." I didn't take that one. It was about playing golf and being old, and I'm like, I am neither of those things, a golfer or old. Of course, one of those things is going to happen over time. That's right, I will become a golfer. Or a gopher. Hard to tell for sure someday. I stole these socks from my father. I don't know where he got them from, and maybe it's better, one of those things better not to know. You don't want to find out you've been involved in some illicit sock trade. Oh, now that I said that aloud, that sounds disturbing. Like a thing that you'd be able to buy in a vending machine in Japan. I don't think those vending machines are real. So, for those who are not familiar with what we're doing here, we are traveling to the very east of the map, and that's going to take us a long, long time. I didn't work out the percentages today. Oh no, hang on. Not C block, you could combine the two runs. I suppose I could. Let's go ping this real quick. 17.4. Okay, let's put that in the thing because that's important. We'll do that real quick. Okay, so we are not. Please, there we go. We're not very close. Vending machines are real. I mean, we have vending machines are real in Japan and in real life. Japan is not real life. More what I mean is like the vending machines that sell like used clothing, shall we say. Those I don't believe are real. No, they're probably real. There- there's people who would buy such things. Called op shopping, potentially. So what my plan right now is we're going to get to the edge where we can get some water. Like we're going to get to an ocean, and then I think I'm going to head back to the base, and that's going to take me probably about half an hour there and half an hour back. Uh, there's not much I can do about that, but I think it's still really important to do. Over there. You have a vending machine at work where you can get IT stuff like cables, keyboards, etc. Well, that's what the etc. is, isn't it? Cables. Get cables, keyboards, used underwear. The usual things that you want in IT. Sometimes you just need to get through the day, and I was about to say I'm not judging, but I kinda am. This is why I could never get into IT. My perversions were not strong enough. Like SeiferKatt, you're only a moderate pervert. That's not nearly enough to enter the vaulted halls of IT-dom. And I respect that. I mean, I'm not happy with it, but I respect it. Okay, well we've reached an ocean a lot faster than I thought we would. So today I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of track building. In fact, I don't know what we're going to be doing a lot of today at all, but do what we can. We're also going to come back with a lot of spiders. Why do a lot of people say etc.? Instead of what? What should they be saying? Etc.? Because people don't know Latin would be my initial guess. I mean, people barely know English, so what makes you think they'd know Latin? Etc. Because I don't know English. I said that. I don't know, maybe it's just the cooler way to speak. Have you ever tried to be that cool that you decided you didn't want to say words properly? That's where I'm at right now. Okay. I mean, Latin is like a fake language anyway, so it's fine. Envelope versus envelope. I mean, that's not really a problem. That's just a way of pronouncing things. I don't think envelope or envelope either is wrong. Could be wrong on that one. Okay. We have a station that we can hop down relatively quickly. Or stop, as they prefer to be called. Don't have a stop, do we? Nope, we don't. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay. Now, I know there's a problem down here somewhere. I thought. I think at some point we had a train stop there. Okay, well, let's put the timer on. Ah, gosh, I'm sneezing a lot. Sorry, I walked through the rain and now I'm just a little bit ill. Ill is probably the wrong word, but I'm not unhealthy. It's how it is. You know how it be when you be illin'. Rain bad, bring back cold. I mean, it was cold rain, if that makes you feel any better. Hello, the factory guy. Thank you for following. That there well. So I don't anticipate these spiders to get a lot done, but I expect them to get something done. Alright, I'm just going to blow my nose again. Really charming stuff, I know. You do not approve of the rain cold message? You know, I agree. I'm not a big fan of it myself. Let's get rid of that. Let's continue global warming. I think that we started well. I think we should continue on with that one. You know, global warming, we've done well, but we can keep going. You know, don't quit. We can do this. Okay. That's good work. Good work, guys. So we've got to keep an eye on the top minimap here. And just hope that eventually I will reach that first stopping point. That's like a 7% across. And remember, the goal is just to keep traveling east no matter what. These guys are just going to do what we can to just do some damage. said, it's not going to be fast because we lose a lot of lasers when I'm not there. What is my goal? Only east and west? My goal is to reach the very edge of the map on the east. We're not going to the west side because at that point I already am full of self-hatred and I don't want to go any further than that. Only the east side will do. It's taken us far too long already to get as far as we are, and I don't want to do it any more than that. We're not even at 20% yet. And the train ride already takes about 20 minutes. Sorry, 30 minutes. So I decided to time it outside of the stream just to see how long it was. It was about 30 minutes, but we got the timer going, and I guess we'll know when we get there. But we're going back to the base to pick up both more spiders and also to improve research so we can get the damage up, because round 2 is with C block. No, we're not doing it on C block. I admire the gusto of people who aren't trying to do it themselves. Yeah, see, if doing a C block, it doesn't hurt me at all. Yeah, exactly right. We're just gonna keep on doing this. C strip? Oh no. Last time we went on a C strip, we ended up on the internet. I mean, we need to go back and forth. Locked in for the next 3 years of content. Yeah, so a lot of the stream, because I'm not really doing any engineering or building of stuff, a lot of it is just idle chat. So, you know, I will absolutely take requests for conversation conversation topics. Otherwise, I'm just going to go mad on my own, and that's absolutely fine too. That is what they call content. Best you're not. Okay. Oh, I haven't put the link to the Friday Facts. Maybe that's something I should do shortly. So the Friday Facts video, F cubed is up on YouTube if people wanted to know how I felt about better bots. Admittedly, better bots is not that exciting, but hey, you know what? We can all be a bit excited about better robots, right? That's literally what iRobot was all about. I didn't watch the movie, but it was absolutely about that. Better bots is exciting. It is, but it's not sexy. You know, it's not the most recent one now. Metabots aren't sexy. Neither are Metabots. Just before anyone thinks, oh, but Metabots were sexy. No, they weren't. Metabots were not sexy. You know what? Maybe they were for you. Maybe I shouldn't judge. Were Metabots sexy? Neither are you, but we enjoy watching you. Well, my feelings have been hurt. I've been told I'm very sexy. Only from Panda, though. Too sexy for the stream. Right, I am too sexy for the stream. Too sexy, it hurts. Here we go. Now look what you've done. It wasn't. It's absolutely fine. I'm not offended. I am quite comfortable with who I am and myself, so don't worry. This is how I played the original C block. Most of the time, yes. And then I lost 80% of my viewers. What? Seifer's not like some hot Asian girl? I'm so shocked and surprised. I was faceless. There were mask mandates. Not anymore. Those have ended a while ago. But yeah, I don't... To put the camera on required me to clean my room, and my room is usually not particularly clean at the best of times. And I did a lot of work to clean it up. And then I was like, I'm going to stream my face. And I don't know if it added anything. It certainly didn't detract anything. I don't think anyone was particularly like, oh my God. Like, you know, you know when like the internet, like some famous streamer or YouTuber does like a face reveal and you just sort of look at it and you go, yeah, that's a person, all right. Like, what were you expecting? You know, this person's been online for years and years, and you see their face, and you're like, yeah, sure. Like, no one goes, oh my God, that's what they look like. You know, it's like you find what a VTuber looks like, and you're just like, that makes sense. Ah, they have a face. I understand. I guess I'm not really that surprised. And you still look for it. You still go, ooh, I'm going to click that link. I want to see what they look like. And then you see them and you're like, I don't really know what I was expecting. Ah, they're human. They're not actually that. They're not actually a bat person. Love my way of thinking. Excellent. I'll take that. Thank you. Like, oh my god. Batzo is not actually a Batgirl. I am so surprised. Batzo is not a real Twitch streamer as far as I'm aware. But anyway, once I get my voice modulation and my my avatar, Batzo is going to be my alter ego. I'm going to be a Batgirl. Just to be clear, we're not talking Batgirl like DC Batgirl, like a literal Batgirl. So going with the idea of Batman and Man Bat is going to be Girl Bat. Yeah, that's where we're going with this. Girl Bat Water. What? I'm not entirely sure I want a confirmation of what you mean there. Hey Tara, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, uh, I've arrived. Bathwater. Oh, damn it. Okay, we need to go to Kingwash Station. I think it was Kingwash. It's definitely Kingwash Station. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep going. God, this isn't even 20%, I'd like to remind everyone. Greenwash. Greenwash Station is not a real place. For some reason, Kingwash is, though. I mean, it's probably not a bad idea to fund for new vaccines. New vaccines is always a good thing to fund. You know? There's always a new disease on the horizon. Would we have done better with COVID if we had been more prepared for a pandemic, that we'd been totally warned a pandemic could be coming? Yeah, you absolutely could have been. You know? The inevitability of more sickness. Let's not prepare for that. Also, while we're at it, let's not prepare for floods, tsunamis, fires, tornadoes, and alien invasions. Which, now that I'm talking about alien invasions, I got a story on that one. So, I used to work in an electronics store many, many moons ago. An electronics store that has long since died, and may it long rest in rust, because it sucked. Rust in peace, there we go. Got there eventually. And one of the things we did was to sell extended warranties, because of course we did. You know, that was all profit for us. And one of the things that, like, I was like, one time I was like, I'm bored to tears. I'm going to like read through this brochure. So I read through the brochure, as you do. And one of the things the extended warranty did not cover was nuclear war. Fair enough. Acts of God. Okay. And alien invasion. I wish I was making this shit up. But no, the warranty did not cover, like, damage from alien invasion. Now, I don't know if the argument there would be like, you know, as of saying like, well, illegal aliens, you know, foreigners, that's what they meant. But the wording implied extraterrestrial invaders. And I don't know how I feel about the fact that this company is not going to honor like an extended warranty on a toaster if like friggin' rays come in and just start shooting up the place and like, my toaster bothered me. Like, I bought this toaster to be free from alien invasion, and now look, my toaster is not working, and also I'm being subjugated by an alien race. It's XCOM 2 all the way over here. You know, Advent's here, and I don't even get a good slice of toast. Disappointing. Oh, I didn't want to press M. Well, while we're here, how close are we? 12%. We've got a long way to go. That's the real story of XCOM 2. Advent takes over because they destroyed a toaster. Why what? Why wasn't an COVID is over? Oh, you're talking to West. fair enough. COVID's not over. COVID is just kind of an accepted thing now. I mean, COVID still happens. There's a new wave coming. Friend recently got it. COVID is just now like a thing that just happens. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, masking mandates may be annoying, but they do protect people, and you just say, well, just mask up if you're sick. No, people do not do that. People will never think of the common good. They won't. And that's human nature, I suppose. People are like, you know what? It's fine. No one would go out in public if they're very, very sick. Yeah, they would. 100% they would. Eh, doesn't bother me if I'm told to wear masks, I wear a mask. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt me. It only sort of helps people. I mean, you can get vaccinated and still get sick. Yeah, sure, you don't get as sick, but, not that big a deal. I don't think so. There's no the pandemic is not over. People are still getting sick from COVID. People are still dying from COVID. Pandemic is not over. We've just grown to accept it. We just sort of went, meh, whatevs. That's more just what happened. People just went, meh. Because there's only so much goodwill you can get from the public with doing things like that. People are still dying from the flu. Well, if your next argument is maybe we should mask mandate when it's flu season, yes, probably not a bad idea. But people aren't going to do that. And that's the thing. You've only got so much goodwill capital from people that people are going to do things for the greater common good of the others. And that has long since been exceeded with COVID. They're not going to do that anymore. COVID is not the flu. The wife, 28, has long COVID and her health is getting worse by the day. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I got lucky that when I got COVID, it wasn't too long. It wasn't long COVID. It was just, it's not fun generally. Look, wearing a mask is not going to hurt anyone. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with a comparison. They are both viruses of sorts. But saying it is the same thing. Comparing it is fine, but saying it is equivocal, I think, is maybe maybe a different matter. But again, I mean, during flu season, if masking up can protect people, and hell, increase GDP because people aren't getting sick. I mean, hell yeah, let's do that. I'm not a capitalist, but let's do that. Let's make people not get sick. I love that idea. I mean, most of the time I don't need to go into work anyway. I can work from home. Okay, fair enough. You was 3 days in bed, so you're lucky. That's nice. So rare. Again, there's picking up in New Zealand quite a bit at the moment. Like we're getting a pretty big wave of it at the moment. One of my friends who was very, very careful with that sort of thing recently caught it. Um, and thanks to COVID, that meant we didn't play D&D last week. Hoo hoo! COVID ruined my D&D game. I'm joking. Oh, I'm not going to be playing that argument. Weird argument to play. COVID is bad because it ruined my D&D game, which we'll play every week until it's over anyway. Studies are still going on what how bad long COVID is as well, I believe, and I think they're finding that it's not quite as people hoped it was. What are you guys up to? You guys having a surprise party for me? Oh, having a surprise. I misunderstood. Just like real life, I misunderstood that the surprise party was not for me. How many people is Israel? I don't know the population numbers for Israel. And are they all Israel? Israel is real. That's the question. Is the currency of Israel reals? Because it should be. I know it's not, but it should be reals. These are things that you got to consider when forming a country. How many good puns you can have. It's shekels. Fair enough. That does make sense. 9 million. Yeah, 1,000 out of 9 million is not too bad. Israel as real as it gets. Look, I'm from New Zealand. We don't have good puns. Okay. We just have sheep and orcs and the occasional hobbits. That's all we get. Sheep, orcs, hobbits. And let me tell you, those three things do not mix. If you're a farmer and you've got a boat and you can only carry one thing in your boat at a time, you've got one sheep, one orc, and one hobbit, you're in real trouble. Because the orc will eat the hobbit will eat the sheep, and the sheep will eat the orc. It's that classic boat puzzle. I don't think the sheep eats anything. I think the orc eats the hobbit eats the sheep. The sheep's just chill. Just don't add a cabbage into the mix, because then you're really screwed. That's not bad. I'm still proud that New Zealand did as well as it did in the early days. But then, you know, American anti-vax rhetoric came in. No, I see it. Don't do it. Don't press it. I'm done. I'm done. Bad for those who died. Well, yeah, I suppose they got the short end of the stick, didn't they? I hear a police officer doing the whoop whoop thing. Got life too. Well, maybe. Depends on the case, I suppose. Certainly not a half-life. Did they suffer full life consequences? Consequences. I think a lot about full life consequences. Full life consequences! It took me so long to realize that was a joke on the name Half-Life. I'm not the smartest sometimes. One John Freeman, one day John Freeman, Gordon Freeman's brother, was sitting in office. Oh, John Freeman, Gordon Freeman's brother. Alright. Good news is, despite the fact we're traveling rather slowly, we are actually getting somewhere. Where are we at, yo? Oh. At 7%. Alright, plenty to go. Yeah, we should be there in like 10 minutes or so. I always wonder, like the John Freeman, Gordon Freeman's brother, was that the same guy who did the Doom story? You know, no John, you are the demons, then John was a zombie. Spoilers for the last line of that one-page fanfic, by the way. I hope one day you'll forgive me for those epic spoilers. Okay, just repairing my spiders. I love how they sort of bob at the same beat. Alright. Yes! Bobbing spiders. So when we go back, we've got two plans. One, increase the speed that science will be made. That's the easy part. The second part is make as many spiders as we can. I don't know how many spiders we'll be able to make, but we'll prepare as many as we can. They're all going to be the same thing. A portable fusion generator, a couple of batteries, shit tons of lasers. Good plan, right? You never go wrong with extra lasers. I survived. No, he didn't. It's really just cute how the little blips just disappear. I like it. Get off of my planet, aliens. This is my planet. I was here first. I have no proof of this, but I did make a certificate, like, on my home printer. And I hope that proves that I was on this planet first. I mean, I don't see you making a certificate saying you were on this planet first. And if that's not indisputable proof, I don't know what is. Okay. How much more? Question, I don't really know how much more we can speed up science, because I think blue chips are going to be the part where we get stymied. All you're seeing is my frames are still at 60, which means my factory is too small. That's true. I mean, that's always the rule, though, isn't it, Fraser? Like, if you are at you're at 60 frames are coming, then it ain't jumping. I don't know. It's probably a new moniker or a quote, or like a rhyme that you can do. But I'm no bard. I'd be a terrible bard. For one, I am not good at rhyming. That's about it. Also music. The loot would be good, though. You've seen some pills advertised on the internet that'll help increase the size of my factory. Frames start coming, they don't stop coming. Back to the rules you don't think I'm running. Yeah, makes sense. Fun. Um, would I like you to for pills that increase the size of my factory? It just sounds like it would be something that like really creates some real devastation. How's desynced, by the way? Enjoying it still? Hmm. My spiders are running out of repair juice. You concluded desynced is the Linux of automation games. Alright, I'm a dummy and don't understand what that means. Can you translate, please? For like someone who doesn't understand computer science or computers in general, just plays video games. Yeah, it's a ribbon map. You need to program, I need to program, you need to program everything yourself. Like Autonauts. High level. One game that I'll never finish. Go everything by hand and nothing is simple. Ah, being 18. That might be a personal experience. Don't recompile the desync kernel at least once today, then are you really a gamer? I literally don't understand what you mean by recompile, desynced, or kernel. So I guess not. I'm a fake gamer. I'm a fake gamer girl. Here I am with my bat VTuber avatar. Originally it was supposed to be a cat, but the artist misheard me and I spent $3,000 on it already, so fake Nintendo gamer. Oh hell yeah. That's me. That's me in a nutshell. Not physically in a nutshell, because yeah, that'd be bad. It's a joke that one recompiles Linux or OS fix issues they have. I mean, isn't that just like rebooting? Are those stock Spidertrons? Yeah, they are. This game's mostly stock. Mostly. AK rebuild all of Linux from the ground up. Like a reinstall of Linux every time something goes wrong. I knew someone who used to reinstall Windows every time their computer was going weird. He never really got anything done, but... Happy? Holy shit, that's a lot of worms. Recompile to Dix issues only to create new ones. Dix issues. Yeah, I mean, this is probably why I didn't do well in computer science. I don't understand any of those words. Except issues. I understood issues because that's what people say, that Seif has issues. That's appreciated. They noticed. Imagine your car breaks, so you build a factory so you can build a new car without the issue. So what, they patch? Just a patch? No. That is. The analogy breaks down, like my car. Why does my analogy always do this? It's well known that on a Linux keyboard they don't have a control key or a Windows key. They have to get special keyboards that don't have a Windows key. My car's pretty good though. My car hasn't broken. Very proud of my car. Every time we finish taking our car for a drive, we always thank it. I'm not even making that up. We always get out of the car and we say thank you, and the car does not respond because it is a car. But I think it's important the car knows that it's loved. It's a member of the family. A strange metal member of the family, 4 wheels, and goes vroom vroom and eats petrol. I'll be honest, the analogy is broken down quite a bit. Pretty much. We park it in the garage, close it up, we say thank you to the car, and then we go back to our regular non-car lives. That's weird. I don't really care. That's just who we are. Fun, you know? It's fun personifying things. Again, that's how VTubes are popular. I a lot on VTubers today. I don't know why. Alright. Cutting through everything. The train does not look like it's in a place of use yet. So we just keep traveling. Get there eventually. It is a known quantity that the train will eventually get to its destination. We've been traveling on the train for 31 minutes now. The good news is when the train arrives, it should play music. Not the train itself, but the speaker next to the station. I mean, look, I may not be going as fast, but I'm happy that we're at least traveling. Like, I'm happy that we are at least getting some distance today. Oh, we missed a whole bunch of stuff there. That would have been bad. What do I do when I get to the point the train doesn't have enough fuel to make it in one trip? I've got extra fuel. It's fine. I got plenty of fuel. And besides, fuel is actually really easy to make because all you really need is oil refineries, chemical plants, and some pipes. It's actually relatively easy to make rocket fuel. I'm not too worried about that. All I just need to find is... Oh, and oil pumps, of course. Is that a point? It will happen at some point. Train fuel. Sorry, you're right. There's train fuel, not rocket fuel. How many weeks to the edge? Probably like 30. It's both. We are miles away from the edge. And we only do this once a week, so... Yeah, it's not a quick run. Making more progress than does. Not being exploded by chat helps. Yeah, that's probably not conducive to having a successful stream. I mean, you could do that, and I think some people would get a kick out of it, but I want to enjoy myself as well. No, can't explode. Well, I mean, you can, but you have to explode yourself. Steve's terrible stream. He doesn't even let me explode on his channel. But yeah, it's... I think never like when playthroughs drag on. Yeah, exactly. I think that you need to have a goal when you do a game of Factorio. Like, I don't want the goal to be just nebulous, keep building factory. Feels a bit more space efficient, yeah, but then I'd have to deal. Can't be bothered. Yeah, so whenever I do a run of something, I prefer to have a goal, and that's kind of why I had a RimWorld run a few months ago. Kind of just sort of fell flat because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing with it. And yeah, you need to have an end goal. I think that's incredibly important. But this one is easy. Make it to the edge of the world. Make left-hand train fans go insane. What's wrong with left-hand? That makes sense. All cars should travel on the left-hand side. That's just how cars should be. 30 rock fuel. Okay, it's not that much. It may be a bit more space efficient. I don't think it's space efficient to the point that I have made a mistake. Probably fine. Got to factor in the speed. The speed of train fuel and nuke fuel is exactly the same. And that is a confirmed thing there. Train fuel and rocket fuel are the sorry. Train fuel and nuclear fuel are the same speed. Point? Yeah, well, so be it. Yeah, we're almost at the station. If they weren't different speeds, I would have already had nuclear fuel. I did consider it, and then I found they're the same. Like, meh, doesn't matter. Acceleration doesn't really matter for these trains because they go more long distance, and I think that's us for now. Fantastic. All right. That took us 36 minutes. Can't even make that shit up. Okay, so the first problem is easy. These things. Can we, for the time being, make some of these? The answer is, of course, yes, and we're going to. It'll take a little while. We're not too fussed about that. Okay, that's coming along just fine. The next thing we need to do... What do these need? Greens and reds. Okay. These are making one... Okay, so if we say... Hypothetically speaking, of course. Say we did that. Hypothetically speaking only. Hypotheticals only in this channel. And then I would like to probably... Yeah, this is just going to be a mess. I don't really care, though. Tool of nuke had low acceleration but higher max speed. How does that make sense, though? I guess. Let's speed them up a little bit, see if we can get... Well, like, the more of these we get, the happier I'll be, I think. Because we just need to make more of these. Doesn't matter. None of this even matters because we're not staying here for long. Don't we make action modules already? We do. Well, hang on. Wait a second. We silly for a second. Just made a bunch of the hand fed them for a little bit. I don't really need to sit here that long. I would just like to really pump these out faster. Okay, for the meanwhile, though. The meanwhile, if you will. Will not, that's okay, I understand. Stupid. We heat up green chips at all. Not only can we, we're gonna. I see a lot of this is really just trying to just jam things where it shouldn't belong. And pretty much my motto in life. That's a terrible spaghetti. Coming from the wrong place. If you wanted to jam it that way, kind of need to do it. This is really spaghetti stuff, and I want you to know this is how much I care about my factory right now. This is indicative to exactly how much I care. And meanwhile, we should have a whole bunch of these bad boys. Just upgraded them a little bit. In fact, if we upgrade them, then we probably... And then all of a sudden, we put a couple more in there. Great if we didn't just jam everything up in a stupid way. Well, live you learn. Live, learn, love, as they say. There's that. Urban mothers mostly. That's doing 0.19 of 0.19 per second total. No, there's not. There's a way to make brakes to a certain point, but at some point you don't really get faster brakes. Okay, while that's happening, let's go get some fish. What a wonderful line. While that's happening, let's go get fish. This is what we need, but it's still just a wonderful... Yeah, no, the trains are as fast as they're going to get, unfortunately. Now, I don't exactly know how Mies is going to make, so it should be interesting. Making stuff, and eventually everything will work out. That's my plan. Working factories where trains moves resources. Trains are moving resources in my factory. Just, oddly enough, not the main priority. Uh... More spiders, please. I think if we come back with 10 spiders, I think that'd be pretty rad. Like, if I went to a restaurant and they came back with 10 spiders, I'd be like, yes. Of course, I'd be talking about a drink, not literal spiders. If I went to a restaurant and they came back with literal spiders, I'd be like, no. The RCUs will block the belt eventually. Oh yeah. All right, there is. That happened. Probably okay. Thanks for that, tower. Anyway, have we actually increased RCU production? Gotta type in the whole word. Ugh. I mean, yeah. we have? 7 per minute? Used to be not 7 per minute? I mean, could we go faster? Sounds usually... What if... We never researched beacons, did we? We did not. What if we did research beacons? Real quick. What if we just made some speed beacons, just got them done, and then just really went ham on like a couple of them? How much stone am I burning to make all the tracks in landfill? The tracks in landfill is being made elsewhere. Not being made here, but quite a lot. Stone for the tracks is probably the bigger deal, honestly. So what I'm thinking is, what if we turned these, like got a bunch of beacons made up. I think we're good for spiders now. Okay. Where do we have our spider weapon? We do need 10 portable fusion generators, because we've got 10 spiders. And we need to copy the plan. We have to go and look at the spiders. Spiders! Where you at, my little spider friends? Oh my god. Not do what I think you're going to do. Didn't. Skeletons, okay. Oh yeah. I mean, the worlds are small, but there's many of them, so that's the real big difference there. Personal battery. Okay, we've got 10 more spiders ready to go. Which is exciting. No one ever complaining about too many spiders. Now, beacons. I want some. What do we need for them? I clicked on stuff and then I completely forgot. Copper cable and advanced circuits. Easy. Copper. Now, how many beacons do I want? Lots, I guess. I don't know. I haven't done the maths. I'm not doing maths. Do I look like the sort of person who does maths for fun? Interesting question, actually. I do maths for fun, so just not complicated maths. Because I'm not that smart. I'm okay, but I could be smarter. So my plan is we're going to stop that for a moment. Pull it apart. Pull it all down. Pull it all down! In fact, there'd probably be something to gain from having the... for these as well. So I'd just like to get maximum efficiency of these things. Needs to be production modules and the efficiency... Oh yeah, that's going to happen. It happened to anyone. Don't worry about it. It's a common problem. Happens all the time. Okay. What, you don't have your production modules in your efficiency module belt? Wow. How do you run a factory so inefficiently? Please explain. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to run your factory. Clearly, you're doing something wrong. Okay. That's the wrong way around, but we'll fix that in a moment. There we go. Fix it in post. We're gonna need more beacons. Okay, so at the moment these are making 0.93, which I think is still probably slower than we started. But we can just... That's nice. Say he's realizing he could go a little bit crazier. Not much crazier. Okay. I think... What are we doing? Power problems. Yeah, power problems. Oh, it must be at the end of the... Oh, then again, this takes 2 megawatts on its own. Oh yeah, that'll happen. But how much power you can really put through these things when you really try. That's probably fine. Keep pumping them through, right? Up, all these steel line. What they say, when you see the steel line, start stealing. Is that actually going fast enough? That's the question. Answer is, I think it's going better. Check. Not yet. We need more fast. More fast? More fast, please. And then we just keep jamming speed into it. I mean, this is how you do real science, right? You just jam speed modules into it and then it works. If I'm wrong, I don't want to be right. One. Funnily enough, getting somewhere will. Are we getting somewhere great? Probably not. And then if we can just chuck in, okay, yeah, power is becoming a weird problem. We, how much power is that actually generating? 100 megawatts. That could be doing more. We just put more steam turbines there just to boost it. Hello, Veldak. I mean, no one's ever been hurt by adding more power. I mean, except for Tim Taylor, but not real. You know what? I think we're going to cut it on spiders for the moment. Can't put one right here. But, hang on. Good. Doesn't work that way. Never mind. I thought I saw a possibility to speed things up dramatically, but I was wrong. So that's going 0.245. That in there. 0.263. Okay. How's the Panda Cat family? Panda Cat family is doing well. Lil K is being a bit hungry today, but he's doing okay. Panda is probably wishing she had more sleep, which is, I think, a common response. Lil K is doing alright. And Panda is also doing well. Okay, we've pushed these higher. We do need to worry about some more steam turbines, which we can grab those on the way out. I think it's going well. The little guy is now a month old, which is pretty crazy. Like, it's crazy to think, you know, a month ago he just was here. But, yeah. He's growing. He's definitely growing. Like, the clothes that we bought from, for, like, newborn size, he's beginning to outgrow them already. Is crazy. Kinda didn't anticipate it being that quick. But, sure enough, what it is. One of those things, you never really anticipate how quick a baby grows until you're watching it grow. It'll be a year soon, then first school day, before you know he's college and doing all the things people do when they're in college. Oh, don't do this to me, man. I can't handle that stress in my life. I just can't handle that stress. Okay, let's grab these spiders. 4 more spiders. Need another fusion reactor and energy shield. Okay. Just take all the fusion reactors. Klompsveldek. Oh, we doing this again? Like, people being glomped again. Oh, that's a part of history that I wish to forget forever. Okay, so space science is good. Got all those. Why is it Monday already? I know, the passage of time marches ever onwards, huh? Can probably speed up just a little bit more and then we're in trouble. But from the looks of it, I think we have improved the science output. And that was really our goal. Care about manufacturing more pieces for spiders? We probably do need to. We've been pretending to work for 4 hours. Nice. Oh, goodness. No. Let me just move those, like, up like that. That'd be better, right? No, it'd be significantly worse. Okay, sorry. Sorry that I did something so silly. I will not do it again. Well, I probably will, but you know what I mean. I'll try not to do it again. And we'll chuck that there. And that might be the best we can do for now. Okay. Yeah. That'll have to do. So let's pick up these spiders. The Australian dream. We're going to start doing Cat of the Month in about 40 minutes or so, just for those who care. Letting people know. Now, first thing I'd like to do is go to the old power plant. Power plant, there it is. I mean, it's all the things you got to do in your average workday, right? If you aren't complaining to Maholic during your workday, what are you doing in your workday? Oh, that might have been a mistake. We're probably fine. For a moment there, I was like, do I have enough lasers for myself? And I do, so it's okay. There we go, perfect. That's not a broken way of doing anything at all. That's what I call perfectly reasonable. We have a minor problem that we don't have enough heat exchangers. Okay, we didn't consider that. Good news. Changes are only a... Because there's a bunch of copper here. No, this isn't the copper refinery, it's just copper ore, you fool. Fool. Just copper ore. I don't know if that's going to work, but you can give it a go. Yeah, we're going to run back to the base. So distraught by that. Well, sometimes you have to... Well, sometimes in life you got to be distraught. You know, that's just how life is. You aren't distraught right now. How do you know you're living? Are you truly living if you're not distraught? Okay. That should be okay. We have pipes, we have pipes. Oh, it appears that we've just had a connection issue. Oh, well. Hi, YouTube. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. If you are, please do comment. I'd appreciate it. And how, you know, if you've got any topics that you want to bring up, absolutely feel free to. Just any time. We'll get to them eventually, or come by live sometime. You can do that too. But you know, it's not for everyone, and I understand. I respect that. The stream is still down. Stream is alive. You mean distraught? I was like the complete opposite of alive. What is living? Very distraught. Hmm. Try this. All right, we should be back. I forced it to be back alive. Sometimes you just gotta force things to happen. Back. Yay. Welcome back, everyone. Good to have you. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. We don't have enough. We'll grab these turbines back because these turbines are in a very silly place. They'll never truly operate where they were. Oh yeah, we probably need to worry about water too, don't we? Yeah. Oh, water. So underrated. Oh, water. No one ever considers you important. Okay. You know, up until the point that they, you know, start dying of thirst. I guess that's when water's pretty important. You just logged on to Twitch to see if the stream died, and Twitch decided to spam you with ads and retribution. Well, that's what you get for asking questions to Twitch. Twitch gets angry. Twitch gets vengeful. Twitch should really just chill out once in a while. It can't. It's too twitchy. I wish I could say I planned that one from the beginning. But yeah, no, the stream did die for a moment there. Sorry about that. We're not even reprocessing this fuel. It doesn't matter. Put it all in a box. Alright. Well, hopefully it was an ad for something you liked. If I get a lot of ads for Starfield at the moment, or whatever the hell that game is, and I'm like, well, that's a game that... I thought I put a train station down. How many mods do I have? Not as many as you'd think, honestly. There's a few, but it's mostly pretty vanilla aside from a couple of quality of lives. Train station along here. Yeah. Oh, I just realized a better way to do this. I want to do it this way. Not spaghetti orgy. That's a station that doesn't need to exist. That's where I want to be. Alright, how many mods do I have? So the mods are pretty basic. We are running mostly basic mods, except with bottleneck for the lighting of the things so I know when they're running, rate calculator, squeak through, Start Control 2 sounds, which is relevant. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to be doing the train ride, and when we get back, we're probably going to be ending this part and going into Cat of the Month. But while we prepare for Cat of the... Well, while we are doing that, get a cat now, shall we? So there's a cat. Right there. Look at it. Acknowledge the cat. But then you must tell me you must answer a question for me. Which is, as always, is this a great cat? Yeah? Nah. What do you reckon? You kept reloading till it stopped trying to give you ads. Yeah, that'll teach it. What do you reckon? Is that a great cat? It's a sleepy cat. Sleep. All cats are good cats. It is always true. But is it a great cat? And that's a question you have to answer for yourself. Not true. That is true. All cats are good. Not all cats are great. Cat doing cat things? I mean, it's sleeping. That's like 90% of what a cat does. And not clearly staged. Oh, goodness gracious. It's just being the best cat it can be. So if you think it's a great cat, please vote. We will be doing Cat of the Month in about 30 minutes, which will be just looking at a lot of cats in rapid succession. So if you like to see cats, do hang around for that. Anyway, this cat is deemed a great cat, 100%. 6 people say great cat. Brilliant. To know. Alright, so meanwhile, we are traveling back on our train. And we're going to be traveling a little while. The jury is fierceness competition, anti-fluffers, anti-stages, there's an anti-kitten alliance as well, I believe, these days. There's a lot of things going on. But the important thing is we all get to see cats, and isn't that really the main goal? Anti-prop lobby is the anti-stages. Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, the cat's great. Who cares if it's staged? You know, just appreciate the cat for what it is. Right. The important thing is we all get to look at cats that have hair. If any furless cats came up, I'm just going to rip the page up. They're not cats. You know, I've actually not been checking the Cat a Day calendar, so it's currently still sitting on August 24th, and at the time of recording, it's 4th of September. So, you know, I kind of stopped flipping the calendar pages over because I haven't been sitting at my computer quite as much, you know. So other priorities mean I don't stare at the cat calendar as much as I used to. I mean, maybe there has been. Let's see. Has there been a hairless cat in this time? Uh, no. That's a good cat. Oh, that's a great cat. Great cat. Great cat. Oh, it's small. Ooh, sneaky cat. Lots of cats. Oh, we're being shot at. Probably deal with that. How did you lose a spider? Sorry, sir. I was too busy looking at cats. Fair enough. Uh. Oh my goodness. What is that cat? He's jumping. Holy shit. September 5th. Save this date. It's a good cat. Oh my god. September 5th is an amazing cat, but we're still in July. The cat of the month is for June. So, my goodness, we're going to have to wait for that cat. It's truly tragic that we have to wait for such a great cat. How far have we even gone today? 18. What did we start at? 17.4. You know what? The important thing is we've gained 0.6% while not really being here. And when the energy weapons comes faster, my team of scientists and analysts, my analysts, say that we'll go faster. Spiders seem rather strong. Imagine you're living on your own eco-friendly planet, minding your own business. Some dude crash lands, pollutes, and pew-pews you with spiders. So rude. How long is the train journey? About 36 minutes. 36 minutes and 47 seconds. It probably has extended, but we do have to take a little bit of a break to resupply. Yeah, so Toga, you've made the mistake thinking that we're the bad guys. It's really funny, but a lot of people make this mistake, and I don't get it. But we're the good guys. Because this is our planet. These bugs just happened to be here before we were. And so generally, it's very strange that people think that the Factorio engineer is the bad guy. Because they're not. He's not. He's a good guy. He's the only good guy on this planet. On the mask, we can absolutely do that. Oh, missed those guys. That could have been tragic. I mean, I'm not saying colonialism good, but I'm just saying bugs aren't people. You know what? Colonel, I cut you off early on that one. I saw there was going to be a colonial line there, and I found it before it got said. I know, because they don't have tea. I don't really know what East India Company was about. If I am a good guy, I suppose it's very heroic. I should be playing the Valkyrie March. I am playing the Valkyrie March constantly. I just don't have it streaming to the audio. Also, there's like this really cool music that I found online. It goes like da 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 da, and you know it's like, damn, those are clearly the good guys of that, whatever that's from. I mean, how can they not be the good guys who got such a heroic tune? I mean, they built a peace moon. You know, anyone who builds a peace moon and calls it a peace moon is clearly the good guys. You know who destroy a peace moon is the bad guys. They've got a peace moon! Oh, next time I play Stellaris, I'm building peace moons. You just gotta build a peace moon. And then you want a piece of that moon. Pizza that moon. Yes. Pizza that moon. Alright. Bad guys all have princess, knights, and masters, and all those heretical oppression constructs too. Yeah, like these guys. They clearly have a leadership system because look, there's the big guys and the little guys and the little serfs who just get murdered. Well, they all get murdered because, you know, I'm trying to liberate them. And sometimes you can't liberate a colony without cracking a few eggs, if you know what I mean. Again, reminder, I'm the good guy, not them. And let's not go with any of this. Oh, actually, they're neutral because they're bugs and they don't really have an allegiance system to anything. No, they're the bad guys. Really simple. Under communism. We're not under communism. This is clearly a capitalist society. Oh, jeez. The political adjacency alarm scared me. As it probably should. As it probably should. We don't discriminate. We kill everyone. We kill everyone equally. That's why we've got to up the weapons damage. You alarmed yourself. Well, I was also alarmed for what it's worth. Eat the sea spider. You talking about that game, the robots? What's it called? Alpha Centauri. That's the one. AC. And I wish there was an Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri is a game that I'm really surprised there was just never another one. I know why, because it's like the brand name of Civilization was much stronger than Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri was such a good game. Assassin's Creed 6, Animal Crossing 6, Air Conditioner 6. A lot of games it could be. But, Alpha Centauri. It was kinda. What, another Alpha Centauri game? After Earth doesn't count. There was an Alpha Centauri overhaul for one of the civs, like a mod? Oh, Beyond Earth, sorry. I keep thinking it's After Earth, but that was a terrible move. Beyond Earth was not good. I think Beyond, like, it was really funny, the marketing for Beyond Earth, like all the stuff, because people were like talking about how great the game was. And it's like, yeah, we're really excited about this game, and yada yada yada. And then they sort of just started going, oh guys, it's not Alpha Centauri 2. It's not Alpha Centauri 2. Please do not think it's Alpha Centauri 2. Yeah, it's the Jaden Smith movie. But I didn't realize Will Smith was in until the credits. But you know, the developers started to be like, guys, it's not Alpha Centauri 2. Please do not think it's Alpha Centauri 2. It's not. It's a Civilization game. It's Beyond Earth. It's a different game, not Alpha Centauri 2. And it's like the amount of enthusiasm they were quickly telling people this is not Alpha Centauri 2. I think that was really telling. It's like, we know why people liked Alpha Centauri, and this isn't it. And I think they realized it a little too late. Like Starfield's No Man's Skyrim is not No Man's Skyrim, isn't it? Okay, I've had a look at a little bit of Starfield. I'm not really interested in playing it. It kind of looks just like Fallout. Now, feel free to tell me I am wrong there. I'm totally fine if I'm wrong there, but from what little I've seen of it, it just looks a lot like Fallout, which is not a bad thing. Fallout with more fast travel. Oh, really? I think my lead spider has run out of battery. Out of battery for the lasers. The nuclear wastelands of Fallout are less barren. No. Please tell me you're memeing. It's space game. How is it you can't take off all land? It's a cutscene. No. No. You've got to be kidding me. Who the f makes a game based around space and then you don't go to flippin' space? Hell, Even Knights of the Old Republic didn't mess that one up. Oh, but you don't fly in space. Ow. That's so sad. Fly in space in limited areas. Inspired by that. And you fast travel to points of interest. Ah, okay. Look, I hope people are enjoying it. Again, I said this sort of thing before. I legitimately hope people are enjoying it. It doesn't sound like a game for me. That's okay. Not every game has to be for me. I've got more than enough to play as it is. By that I mean I've got Factorio. Game Plus is supposedly pretty cool. Well, that's great. You finish the game, you play it again. I think we all have too many things to play, quite honestly. Oh, I pressed M by mistake. Well, shoot. Considering of diversifying. Oh yeah? Diversifying to what? From what to what? And do Soulburn Saturday C blocks. Be still my heart. Surely not. You can't do this to me. You can't suggest you're going to do C block. The false alarm. I'd love to watch some more C block. Land in the area and it's procedural generated about 3 points of interest around you. One of the reviews you watch how to generate 0 points of interest. Where's them? Welcome to this planet. There's nothing interesting here. Go home. You know what's interesting here? Nothing. Go away. Yeah, but don't tell you to land somewhere if it's nothing there. Wait, but they're doing procedural generation? Oh, that's interesting. Star Control also had 1,000 planets. Most of them are nothing. True. Oh, it's Star Control 2. Yeah, I mean, I knew you meant Star Control 2 because Star Control 1 didn't really have that many interesting. Battlehorn, Warcow. True, but I don't think anyone was excited about Star Control because of the planets you could visit. And again, I don't know. I don't know what the discourse for that game was. Oh, of course I've played Star Control 2. I just don't know what it was like. The discourse before the game came out. Like I don't know what the previews like. Is more my point. Of course I played Star Control 2. Love Star Control 2. I have. That's why Veldak made the Star Control 2 sound mod for me. Oh, you build outpost. So cool. Outpost. And then Preston Garvey comes by. All right. Reason. Okay, we need some more tracks. Guess the microphone for my spiders. Thing. If it was, I totally would. Okay. Start, and then we need some landfill. More. I'd rather more track or more landfill? Kind of question is. No Man's Sky started without the ability to manually land. Wait, what? Serious? No, I never played No Man's Sky when it came out. So I only bought it after it started, after the Engoodening started. No Man's Sky is a game that I kind of want to just pick up again someday and just play a little bit more of it. I don't know when or if that'll ever happen, but good. I mean, it's not like there's any real on-screen violence, right? Oh gosh. Maybe there'd be something fun. Like, sure, you shoot some, like, robots, but that's about it, I think. Robots is fine. I try to think of, like, games that I could play in front of Lil K that violent. At the very least, massively violent. And I mean, shooting robots is okay. Pretty much how they got through violence and, like, X-Men. Just keep cutting up robots, it's okay, they're robots. Okay, we might have a bit of a problem continuing this. Okay, move on. I don't think No Man's Sky is a game I'd want to stream, though. No. Make sure, genociding biters is not considered violent, is it? I think it kind of is. I wouldn't put a content warning on it, but I think it's a bit violent. Like guns, I guess guns are used in No Man's Sky as well. I think living things is different. Like, I'm definitely one for, like, robots are living things, but it just feels different, you know? It just feels different. I don't know if how I can justify this, but just know it feels different. Robot's gonna take a little while to... Actually, you know what? I don't need to do that. I've just realized I'm on that train. I can just do it myself. When the train gets there, I can just chuck out the stuff, get it sorted, and then we move on with our lives. I think next session we'll get some pretty good distance. We'll have extra laser damage, which will rip apart the behemoths a lot faster. I have landfill tracks on me. I don't have to get out of the train. I don't have my bots equipped. I could, but ugh, bots. Right? I mean, I've got a personal roboport with me. Not like that big a deal to get out of the train. It's not like a big distance to go. Oh, hi. I'm hoping that's one of the last times we have to go back to the factory, but you know, there'll always be something that surprises me probably. Doing things yourself is against the spirit of the game. Valid. I mean, I could have modded this to just make it do it itself, or I could have just teleported to the very edge of the map, done it that way, but that's okay. You know what I really wish I had? You know the mod or the thing that's in space exploration where you can like pin part of the map so you can go back to it really easily? I would have loved that. That's almost running out of track. 540 track left. Oh, we almost got a percent done today. Oh, I guarantee there is. Okay. Something just kind of, I want to say cathartic, but cathartic might be the wrong. Why don't we just wait? Patient. There's something that I enjoy about just doing the very low tech solution. You know, to actually just, yes, there's a million ways to do this more effectively, but this is fun. Kind of soul destroying way. Gotta keep moving. Moving on anyway. Gotta keep on moving, keep on grooving. Miss a spot. You missed a spot. Go back. That spot. And then we've got like 12 or 13 more spiders coming with increased weapon damage. I think that's going to be pretty neat. I might do another color of spiders following the black ones. Make sure we haven't missed anything on the sides there. Didn't miss that worm. Worms aren't a big deal to miss. Like a hive is the real like, oh, but did we ever, how's rocket control units end up going? Hmm. Bouncy. Not ideal, but whatever. And we're making 110 minutes, so you know, that's fine. It'll make space science every hour or so. Maybe like 50% we build like a new base just to resupply all the stuff. Maybe. Like get some oil in there, make sure we got the rocket. Oh, sorry, the train fuel back in there. Oh goodness, you are so low health. That should not have happened. That was dangerous. Ugh, so far to go. Where are we at? Send. Okay. Actually, it's not that far to go. Okay. And then we get some more repairs in. Which are desperately required. Have the biters ever camped a coastline and tried to snipe the bridge building spider? Generally, the bridge building spider isn't the way I do it. The bridge building spider is just when I'm not here. Usually what I do is I grab a bunch of exoskeletons, put them in my armor, and just sprint across and do it that way because it's faster. But yeah, like I've almost died a couple of times doing that. Usually it's a lot faster when I'm actually here and I'm able to actually jump on the spider with the extra personal lasers. And it's a little bit faster to do the damage. But yeah, no, they've given it a go. They've ultimately failed. We haven't lost a spider and had to reload in a very long time, which is nice. But that'll probably happen one day. Realistic for a moment. Weapon damage 9 very soon, exactly. A team of boffins that said it's going to help. And you know, if you got a team of boffins, you've got to listen to your team of boffin. Imagine if biters were cancer and you're struggling for the planet's life. I mean, imagine the biters are cancer. It has nothing to do with. What? I feel like I was baited into that. Wait, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Get out of here. Alright then, so what we're going to do now is we're going to save. Like, we're still... Well, can we at least get there? How close are we? Never mind, we're still further away than I thought we were. Wait, what? Oh! Huh. Because I ended the stream and started again. Huh. I did. I did restart the stream. Well done on the, that is officially a second first. Well done. A little bit is all it needs to be. Second first. Official second first. Alright then. Well, we're going to call this section of the stream over now. Because we're going to do Cat of the Month. So if you are interested in voting on cats, please do. If you've not been here before, please know that it is a very nasty time, and because people vote for cats. and I will be back in just a moment. I'm going to save this, and I'll be back to you very soon. So hold up. Alright, sorry about that everyone. I just needed to just make sure my sun was changed. So, we're going to do cat of the month now. So let me just change all the descriptions and then we're going to start talking about what that actually means. I didn't stop recording. It's annoying. Okay, let's now.